the mayor's office and our city council, they both stepped up and said, it's time we do something.
A decades-old problem is now being prioritized by the Gainey administration.
When we found out about the overpopulation of deer in our community, we knew we had to do something. We heard from a lot of residents about some of their property that had been destroyed in our parks. We knew exactly what was going on in terms of some of the damage, and we had to take action.
Deer are a normal part of our ecosystem, but having too many creates a list of problems. The overabundance of deer has left many to search for their next meal in residential neighborhoods and local parks.
When they're overpopulated, they're eating more than the carrying capacity can handle for the forest. So there's no regeneration of plants. They're basically wiping out all the plants they can reach.
Experts say the overpopulation has led deer to local roadways, noting a steady increase in the number of deer collisions over the last few years.
2018 and 2019, we had about 300 car collisions with deer. Fast forward 2 years from 2020 to 2021, when most of us were in for the pandemic, not driving, we still had over 510 collisions with deer in the city of Pittsburgh limits that were picked up by animal care and control. So that's not even accounting for the deer that weren't picked up.
Mayor Gainey has said this issue has become a matter of public safety. And after hearing from residents and experts, the city is moving forward with the implementation of the Deer Management Pilot Program. The program, which will be ran by the United States Department of Agriculture, required 30 archers from Allegheny County to undergo background checks and accuracy tests before being allowed to perform controlled hunts in Frick and Riverview parks.
So the hunters are able to come in, remove some of the deer, which is at a lower cost for the city than, say, a sharpshooting program or a birth control or a transfer method, both which we can't use. And it's allowing some of the residents some opportunities to get in, be able to harvest some meat and get some opportunity for recreation.
Hunters will be required to take a doe first and donate the meat to a local food bank. With the controlled hunts kicking off on Saturday, September 30th, park goers will notice informational signs posted around the two parks. Officials say the safety of visitors is a top priority.
It's not going to impact your trip to the parks at all. We are going to have every single residence or occupied structure, so elements like the Allegheny Observatory, the Frick Environmental Center, they're going to have that 50-yard safety zone that all hunters have to abide by.
Now, just in case you're planning to visit Riverview or Frick Park during the days that the archery program is taking place, park officials have given us a few tips to keep you safe. Be sure to stay on established trails, wear bright colored clothing, keep your dogs on a leash, and be sure to stay away from the areas that have been designated specifically for hunters. Reporting for the City of Pittsburgh, I'm Sydney Cooper.